Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Blazekiller, and today we are back with yet another video. Today is going to be slightly different. This is not going to be Lumber Tycoon 2, but this is still going to be Lumber Tycoon. So remember the videos in the past where I've made different videos exploring different Lumber Tycoons, numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, up to all the way to 10, I think you see for some of these Lumber Tycoons. Today, it's going to be like that, but a little bit different. So many people know Defaultio is the creator of Lumber Tycoon 2, yet many people also forget that he made a Lumber Tycoon before Lumber Tycoon 2, just the typical Lumber Tycoon 1, the original. This came out in 2008, and we are coming up on the 15th year anniversary for the original Lumber Tycoon game, which is incredible. It's crazy how it's been that long. I didn't play this, obviously, when this was first made, because I was very young, and even if I was able to play it, I didn't. But today we are going to be celebrating a little bit early the 15th anniversary of Lumber Tycoon. So this again was made by Defaultio. Defaultio is the same guy who came back a few years later, I think. I'm not sure how many exactly years later, and made Lumber Tycoon 2. And as you can see based on the thumbnail, this looks very basic. Yet we're going to see what exactly in this game and what features were brought over to Lumber Tycoon 2, where Defaultio improved upon his previous designs, and overall this game looks like. As you saw when I was first searching this up, I guess there's one person or two people playing this. But here we are. Here we are in Lumber Tycoon. Many people don't even know this game exists, or at least, they can imagine it exists because there's a Lumber Tycoon 2, but many people actually have never played this before. So here we are. We are in Lumber Tycoon 1, the first game. There appears to be 4 spawn slots, so maybe only 4 people can play at a time. So let's see here. The Home Depot sign. Let me actually make sure my volume and all that's good. I don't want to ear rape you guys. Yeah, the volume looks good. And then yeah, that looks good. Yeah, so you have the Home Depot sign. Okay, interesting. Buy logs, sell all logs, buy, sell blanks. Chainsaw, big saw. Okay, so here we are. I'm not super familiar with this. I've been here before, but nothing as deep as what we're gonna do today. I don't believe, at least. So here we are. Looks like we have like Lego patterns in the ground. Can you guys see that? That's kind of weird. It's a massive tree. I wonder if you can cut these down. Oh, I have an X. So if I press reset, nothing's happening. Okay. Okay. Is this like the durability of it? Like those numbers you see, the 8999? Okay. Okay, so we do have different slots or bases, I guess. So nobody's claimed this place. Okay. And I know my name is awful, Car C Boy. I'm on my alt account right now, which is actually ironically my main account, or my first account I've ever made. But in any case, what do you do? What does it say? So collect all planes, increase efficiency, increase speed. What's the difference between that? Those two. Clear machine, deposit log, deposit max logs. Gas tank truck. Okay, so it's kind of like a tycoon. Oh, it is a tycoon. Interesting. Because when you think of a tycoon, you kind of think like this. You spawn into it, then you can claim one of these bases. If you've ever played a tycoon in Roblox, that is, you typically stand on like these little pressure plate things to buy or purchase or make a decision of yours and to expand your base. Typically in tycoons, though, your progress is reset after you leave the game. So say you built up your base and built, I don't know, a gas tank, a truck, you got a shelter and things like that, and you left the game. Typically your progress would not save. At least in the tycoons that I've played, I could be wrong, and maybe some tycoons are different. This one might be one of those. That's why I mentioned it. I wanted to make sure that this actually would save your progress, and if it didn't, then that might be a reason why this game never really got popular, because there's very few people playing this game at all. I'm wondering why. I feel like there would be a little more. So if I go up to a tree, okay, so this one has less durability. It's actually decreasing. So I'm doing 2 damage per hit. So I'm guessing I can upgrade my axe, or maybe the chainsaw's the next thing I can do. So this isn't falling over. Do I have to push it over or something? Weird. Oh, look in the top right of my screen. I see logs. So wait, was that already there? Let me check. Let me chop another tree down. That I think actually, This would make sense because it would be a lot of work to just have the mechanics of a tree falling down like Lumber Tycoon 2. But look, yeah, it went from 1 to 2 after I finished chopping that. So now I can't chop that at all? Or what? And these big ones, what is this? Yeah, I'm not going to waste your guys' time on that. So if I press deposit log, no logs to deposit. Machine cleared. So it's not actually letting me deposit any of my logs. And because that's the case, I don't think I can collect the planks and sell them. I think you sell, where do you sell? Do you sell up there in the front? I guess so. Weird. So that doesn't seem to be working, which might actually be the case why there are not many people playing. But even if this game is broken, I wanted to introduce you guys to it in the first place. So it does seem there's a little path around here, so maybe you drive your car around, but I don't think there's any. Let me just get a better view of the map here. I don't believe there are any other locations you can go besides this main little area. There don't seem to be any other locations. But you saw this big tree. It has like 9,000 HP, or health points or whatever. I think I already chopped this one. But these smaller ones, I guess maybe it's just me, but I don't think this game does actually work anymore. The reason I say that, besides the fact that I can't get it to work simply, is because I tried making this video on Xbox, where I normally make videos. You can maybe tell that my voice sounds a little bit different since I'm recording on PC, but on Xbox, I tried loading into this game. I searched it up. It came up. It came up when I searched it, but it wouldn't let me join. It said like unavailable or something. I went on PC, and interesting enough, it does work, except there are like 0 players, 0 concurrent players. And I think it might just be literally this issue right here. Maybe there's just a bug that Defaultio never fixed, or multiple, I'm sure, bugs that have occurred over the years that Defaultio has never gotten around to, or just cared enough to fix. I mean, think about it. He barely puts effort and time into Lumber Tycoon 2, which is kind of sad. I mean, it would be better if he sold it. If he is truly a busy man, which I'm not going to assume things, it'd be better if he sold the game, right, to someone else who has more time and is more competent in making more frequent updates and things like that. So maybe he just stopped this game and doesn't really care about it anymore. But in any case, can I claim this? Okay, yeah, weird. I want to do one more test. I'm gonna leave and see if my, and then just make sure I'm not tripping, and make sure I'm actually having an issue with this. Yeah, you literally see there's no one playing this game except for me, at least right now. So it's kind of weird. Yeah, waiting for an available server. Like it just, okay. But even if I can't get this game to work, I hope this did introduce you to, and oh, look at this. You guys see that? If this guy stays in the game, which, is it even a guy? Because I am not. I think it's just a glitched house. Can I go backwards and like see that again? Huh. I'm actually glad you guys saw that. I've never seen that in my life before. I think that might be what your fully loaded up base looks like. Do you guys know what I mean by that? Like when you fully upgrade your base to that level, that might be what it looks like. Yeah, so yeah, it does reset because I have zero logs now. One more test just to make sure that my previous game wasn't glitched. Let me chop down one tree, get a log off of that, and then try this one more time. But yeah, I'm not going to end the video necessarily right there, but if this doesn't work, then I will. Deposit log. Yeah. In any case, I guess we'll call it a video, guys. I really hope you did enjoy. I know I'm sorry that this game is a little bugged, but I really think in any case, even if it did work, or even if since it doesn't work, I'm still grateful that this video was made, because a lot of people, including myself, aren't too familiar with Lumber Tycoon 1, the initial game that started it all. We love Lumber Tycoon 2 and what Defaultio has done and is continuing to do with it, albeit through very infrequent updates. In any case, though, this is the game that that started it all, that Defaultio first started off with, and you guys can see some features that he ran with. You can see that obviously the saw and selling planks and whatnot. You see how he kind of deviated from the traditional Tycoon type game with Lumber Tycoon 2, with your, pretty much you have no really resemblance of a Tycoon game besides the fact that you have your own base in Lumber Tycoon 2. And but he took a lot of freedom of expression and creativity with Lumber Tycoon 2, which I'm glad he did, because these Tycoon games are less fun at least what I'm seeing right now recently in Roblox, and this right here you see. It's not a bad game, but Defaultio did build off it a lot. He kept some things. You guys can see what he kept and what he improved upon. But I hope this did introduce you to this game to the first place. Try it out for yourself and see if you can get it to work. If not, at the very least, this is a really cool video. 15-year anniversary of the game that started it all. But stay tuned for more videos, normal videos of Lumber Tycoon 2 in the future. Leave any comments here in the comment section below. Leave any video ideas that you also have in the comment section below as well. I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. Once again, hop on this game and try it out for yourselves and see what you can do, if you get it to work or not. But guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one. I'll see you guys next week, and peace out.